This is a GMC Denali road bike, and yes, it's made by the same company that makes the GMC Denali SUV. What happened? Run out of good names? I ordered it online, paid $160 plus tax. It's a cheap entry-level road bike, good for exercising or commuting. I found the instruction once the build was over, so like every good man, I was winging it. It came pre-assembled, so it was a pretty simple job. You just have to screw in the pedals, install the handlebars, wheels, seats, reflectors, and adjust everything so it runs smoothly. It's kind of like a big Connects for grown-ups. In no way am I a professional bike technician. I am just a man, and man can do anything. The brakes were too loose, so I tightened the cables a bit. I never adjusted the gears for fear of doing more harm than good, cause man is good at breaking stuff too. Now, I've put 50 miles on it since I built it, and like many reviews say, I definitely need to take it to a bike shop for fine-tuning. Its light aluminum frame rides well, but the gears seem a little cheap, and they're not very responsive, especially if you're trying to change gears on a hill. Hopefully that changes after the tuning. The brake levers take a little getting used to since they're missing the safety levers that the vintage bikes tend to have. But overall, it's a great, cheap bike to get your fat ass on the road and exercising. It looks great, and if you didn't know any better, you'd think I'd spend about $1,000 on it. I added a few personal touches to it, like a strobe light in the front with some LEDs. It's very bright, very powerful. Kind of annoying if you see it coming, but hey, who cares? If you see me, please don't hit me. I also added a little bell on the side to get people to move out of my way if I'm running on the sidewalk, which I'm not supposed to. Bring, bring, you're gonna hear that. It's good for taxis because those guys are douches. I added a more comfortable seat since the original seat kind of felt like butt rape city. But if you think about it, if somebody's coming after you to butt rape you, that's great motivation to go faster. And yes, of course, safety lights in the back so I don't get hit by a car again. Or, I could just put them on strobe and pretend to be a cop. I like to play cops and robbers. So that's the review of the GMC Denali. I'm rolling in my Escalade. You get it? Because the Escalade looks a lot like the Denali.